This program is brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side, and we provide personal care for people throughout the United States and Canada. My name is Steve Toll, and I'm the music and dementia expert with ComForCare and At Your Side, bringing you this great program of music and conversation and just generally having some fun and connecting with all of you on Facebook Live. So remember to like us, and please feel free to comment and let us know how music affects you, what your favorite songs are. And today's program, I've chosen a wide variety of music, and I'm going to start off with one of my favorite songs. And this one is from the 1960s, the late 1960s, and it's a group called the Vogues that did this. It's called Turn Around, Look at Me. It's a very pretty song. If you know it, feel free to sing along. There is someone standing beside you. Turn around, look at me. There is someone to love and guide you. Turn around, look at me. Oh, I've waited, but I'll wait forever for you to come to me. Turn around, understand. Turn around. There is someone watching your footsteps. Turn around, look at me. There is someone watching beside you. Turn around, look at me. Oh, I've waited, but I'll wait forever for you to come to me. Turn around, understand. Turn around, look at me. Turn around, look at me. Beautiful song by the Vogues. That's a great one. Very pretty song. Got a great sentiment to it. And I just love that one. And there's so many songs of that era that were starting to sort of make the transition from being kind of like a standard ballad into more of a pop kind of a feel. And that's really kind of what was happening at that time. And I would call that song a ballad, but it sort of has a little bit of a more of a popular feel than some of the older ballads, certainly from the ballads from the Great American Songbook. Speaking of that, I'm going to do a song now that's from the 1930s. It's called I'll See You in My Dreams. I'll see you in my dreams, and I'll hold you in my dreams. Someone took you right out of my arms. Still I feel the thrill of your charms. Lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine. They will light my way tonight. So I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams. And I'll hold you in my dreams. Someone took you you right out of my arms. Still I feel the thrill of your charms. Lips that once were mine, tender eyes that shine. They will light my way tonight, and I'll see you in my dream. I'll see you in my dream. Hey, I'll see you in my dreams. That's a nice upbeat song, and it really got a great sentiment to it. You know, some of the lyrics of these songs are just so descriptive, you know, and they cover some sort of very interesting aspects of life. I mean, and certainly dreaming is one, and seeing someone in your dreams, and dreams that we have of things we've done from the past, and dreams that we have of things that we'd like to do in the future. It's just a fun thing to do, dreaming of anything is just a fun thing to do, because it tells us what is possible. And really anything is, we dream it, we can probably achieve it. And if we don't, we had a good time dreaming about it anyway. So really it's just feeling the emotion, going through that. And, you know, your thoughts don't have to sort of dictate what you do. You don't have to go crazy trying to achieve something, but just thinking about it. And, you know, it's very interesting, things that you dream about. Sometimes if you just let them be, to the extent that you just let things be, things happen in very positive ways. That's always been my creed. And I think it's made me feel sort of happy through my life to know that, you know, the things that I think, they may come true, and I'm not that heavily invested in any of those particular ideas or thoughts. I'm just open. I'm open to whatever comes. And speaking of that, we got another song coming right up. Just to remind you, this program is brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side. And I'm going to do a song now that I enjoy, and it's a pretty popular standard. It's called Bye Blackbird. Pack up all my cares and woes, and here I go, singing low. I said, bye, blackbird. When somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, blackbird. No one seems to know and understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed, light the light, I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye. Let's sing it again. Pack up all my cares and woes, and here I go, singing low. I said, bye, blackbird. When somebody waits for me, sugar sweet, so is she. Bye, blackbird. No one seems to care or understand me. Oh, what hard luck stories they all hand me. Make my bed, light the light, I'll arrive late tonight. Blackbird, bye. Oh, blackbird, bye. Blackbird, bye. Bye, Blackbird. That's a fun song. And, some of these songs like that, they've been recorded by so many different artists over the years. There's so many different versions of them. And a lot of the different versions, the lyrics have been changed around, and, some of the chord changes are different because the nature of these songs, they sort of lend themselves to interpretation. And a lot of musicians have interpreted them in different ways, doing with different types of rhythms, different instrumentation. That a great song can be done in a lot of different ways. And that's one of the great things about music. It's so rich that way. And the way we experience the song, a version of it that we may like, we hear another one and say, wow, that's very interesting. It doesn't even sound like the same song necessarily because they've changed the rhythm or the instrumentation. And that's the flexibility that we have in music. And also, in the music that we remember and how we remember it and the associations that we have, it's just so amazing. I keep really discovering new things about music every day. And I'm going to move on to a couple of songs now that I grew up playing in the first bands that I played in. In fact, this next song I'm going to do, I think, if I remember correctly, it's one of the first songs that I learned and I played in a band, and it's called The Midnight Hour. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, till your love come tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, till there's nobody else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you, do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. I'm gonna wait till the stars come out, see the sweet love in your eyes. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, gonna give you that dawn surprise. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you, do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. Midnight hour, yeah. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, till that love come a-tumbling down. I'm gonna wait till the midnight hour, till there's nobody else around. I'm gonna take you, girl, and hold you, do all the things I told you in the midnight hour. In the midnight hour, yeah. In the midnight hour. In the midnight hour, yeah. That's The Midnight Hour, a great song. And that was done by Otis Redding did a version of it. And actually, the next song I'm going to do is one of the most famous songs that Otis Redding did, and always been one of my favorites. I love singing it. I've sung it many, many times, and I enjoy it every time, and it's called Sitting on the Dock of the Bay. Sitting in the morning sun, I'll be sitting till the evening comes, watching the ships rolling, then I'll watch and roll away again. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, watching the tide roll away. I'm sitting on the dock of the bay, wasting time. left my home in Georgia. I was headed for the Frisco Bay. I ain't got nothing to live for. Seem like nothing gonna come my way. I'm sitting on the dock of a bay, watching the tide roll away. Sitting on the dock of a bay, wasting time. Looks like nothing gonna change. Everything still remain the same. I can't do what 10 people tell me to do, so I guess I remain the same. Sitting here resting my bones, and this loneliness won't leave me alone. Over 2,000 miles I've roamed just to make this dock my own. I'm sitting on the dock of a bay, watching the tide away. On the dock of a bay, wasting time, wasting time, wasting time. Sitting on the dock of the bay. It's got that little whistling piece in there, which sometimes it's harder than others to do. I mean, I don't think I'm the greatest whistler, but whistling is a fun thing to do. And, you know, some people are expert whistlers, and whistling was quite a thing back in the, I think it's really in the 1920s when it was really popular. 20s and 30s, people would whistle, and they actually had whistling academies. You would go somewhere to actually learn how to whistle and whistling techniques. So it is amazing. And, you know, lots of people whistle, and there's lots of different ways to whistle. And I always remember at the ball games, you know, somebody would be able to whistle, and it would be so loud. You know, there's all kinds of techniques of whistling. So it's kind of an amazing thing. Just as we have our voice as our sort of internal instrument that we always have with us, we also are able to whistle. So, you know, whistling along to songs, that's a great thing to do. Singing along, humming, whatever you do, engaging with music is always a lot of fun. And it's a great thing to do with other people. And that's why we're here together, and we can do this together while we're all staying in to stay safe and healthy. We can still engage with music, and we can sing along with one another, and that's great. And, you know, if I listen hard enough, I think I can hear you singing along with me. So please keep doing it. And I am going to do a song now that's really one of my favorites. And this one was done by a lot of artists, including Frank Sinatra. And it's one of my favorites to do, and I do it frequently because I just love the whole sentiment of it. It's called I've Got the World on a String. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow. Got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. I got a song that I sing. I can feel the raindrops every time I lift my finger. Lucky me, can't you see I'm in love? Life is a wonderful thing. Each time I pull the string, I'll be a silly so-and-so if I should ever let you go. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, I'm in love. Life is a wonderful thing. Each time I pull the string, I'd be a silly so-and-so if I should have let you go. I got the world on a string, sitting on a rainbow, got the string around my finger. What a world, what a life, what a world, what a life, what a world, what a life, I'm in love. I got the world on a string. And, you know, I did a little verse of scat singing, and that's just all improvisational. And one of the great scat singers, really of all time, I think, is Ella Fitzgerald. And it's just so amazing to listen to her and how she improvises. It's really a lot of fun. And improvisation in general is a lot of fun. And one of the ways that really I think I've learned how to play guitar is by using my voice. So, you know, and I remember hearing many years ago, like, if you can sing it, you can play it. So I've sort of used that as a model, and a lot of the improvisation I'll do, you know, so I may sing. So I'll do like some blues. Just to give you an idea what that's like. And that's just total improvisation on a blues, you know, just a basic blues and a little bit of improvisational single note solo. So, you know, there's an endless number of things you can do with music. It's so open. And, you know, if you play, pull out your instruments and play, and it doesn't matter if you haven't played in a long time, it comes right back to you. And, you know, if you're new to music, open your mind to what the possibilities are. You know, if you're learning to play an instrument, you don't have to be so stuck with, you know, the sheet music. Let your mind expand into what you can do, and, you know, sing some things and play them. It's just a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it over the years. It's such an open kind of expression. And that's the beauty of music, because we can express our emotions through the music. And I'm going to move along now to another song. And this one is another one of my favorites to do, and I do it a lot. It's called Honeysuckle Rose by the great Fats Waller. Every honeybee fills with jealousy when they see you out with me. I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose, flowers droop and sigh when they pass by. Baby, oh, the reason why I don't blame them, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose. Don't my sugar, so sweet when you touch my cup. You're my sugar, so sweet when you stir it up. I can take a sip from your tipsy lips, and the honey barely drips. Your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose. Yo, my sugar, so sweet when you touch my cup. You're my sugar, so sweet when you stir it up. I can take a drink from your tasty lips, and the honey barely drips. Your confection, goodness knows. Honeysuckle Rose. Honeysuckle Rose. Honeysuckle Rose. Honeysuckle Rose. Honeysuckle Rose. Great song, fun lyrics, and I just love that one. I'm going to move on to another song now that's another one of my favorites, and this song is called Dream, and this one is really just so open, and to me, it's all about what the possibilities are, and being positive about what's going on, whatever the challenges we face. We can dream of things that are better for us and more positive, and we can probably just switch our attitude that way. And a song has a way of doing that. Listening to music, singing, it has a power that we can switch to a positive feeling, and that's what this song is all about. Dream when you're feeling blue. Just dream. That's the thing to do. Feel smoke rings fly through the air. You'll find your share of memories there. So dream, and it might come true. Just dream. That's the thing to do. Things never are as bad as they seem. So dream, dream, dream. So dream, dream, dream. Ah, what a pretty song. I really love doing that one. And, that's so true. Things never are as bad as they seem. We tend to always over-exaggerate in our minds. And if we just sort of calm ourselves down, music has a way of just calming our nervous system so that we can feel safe, we can feel connected. And it's just such a great thing, such a powerful medium that we have in music. I love bringing this program to you every day at 1 p.m. Eastern, and it's brought to you by ComForCare and At Your Side. And, I'm Steve Toll, and I'm going to be here with you next week again, every weekday, Monday through Friday at 1 p.m. Eastern with our Tune In Tuesday program. I'm going to do one more song for you today, and this one is just a beautiful way, I think, to end out the week, and it's one of my favorites. I see trees of green, red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. I see skies of blue, clouds of white, bright blessed day, and the dark sacred night. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. All the colors of the rainbow, so pretty in the sky, also on the faces of the people going by. I see friends shaking hands, saying, how do you do? And they're really saying, I love you. I hear babies crying, I'll watch them grow. They'll learn much more than I'll ever know. So I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Yes, I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Thanks everybody for joining me today. I love all of you. Come back on Monday at 1 p.m. Eastern for some great music and some more fun. I'm Steve Toll. Have a great weekend. See you Monday.